Okay, so during this point, I kind of fucked up the recording, so I'm gonna just tell you it here. What I was kind of explaining is, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. By the way, this is the first episode. I was trying to explain that Allison has never played the game before, and that we're all just I'm gonna go on an experience with her through this game because I've already seen it, but she's only seen bits and pieces of it. She hasn't seen all of it, so she doesn't know most of it, at least. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say, and that's pretty much sums up the entire intro. It's just that my video kind of started late, and didn't really do it right. So enjoy the rest of the video. It's pretty interesting. A lot of talking. So, all right, what is my name? Let's name myself. Hmm. Guess the Jews. No. Um.
Gonna be happy for that.
Name myself Beert. So if you guys want to join my Discord link down below, Beer makes more sense, obviously, but I have a Discord down below. I'll leave it in the description if you guys want to join it. It's a public server. We have rules such as, normal, but it's a Discord server, and you guys can interact with us, and you can talk to us. We usually post memes, such like that, Alright. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighborhood and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase me around after all that... but if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again. I caught up to you this time. I hate this voice. Hold on, I'm gonna change it. Maybe, but only... Oh, wait, this may... Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Bert. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. That's pretty adorbs. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Anyway. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Beard, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about at Brayden. Anyway. Sorry likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I didn't mean for that to sound really sexual. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? You know how she tries to sugarcoat it with saying that my happiness is important, but she's really just roasting me. She's just destroying my self-confidence. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Do you know...
Horrible voice.
Well, you know what? We're going with it. It's already
Okay.
there.
Okay, what
You
were
trust
gonna
me,
say
right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yeah. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I can read. English is hard. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, hello. This looks nice. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I wish it was like that.
I know,
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. That just sounds like crippling depression. Clubs. Sayori wants me to take out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start out with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch up with you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, then you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware of that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Look at that. She didn't even have to work for it. That's called America, folks. That said, my interest in the literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. My man. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Mitsuki made she made coop cakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just as cunning to have it all planned out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a coop cake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I would sell my soul for a body, but I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the door. Yes. Everyone, the new member is here. Oh, wait. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. This is you, friend.
I chose.
Oh, wait. You're right. I'm retarded.
I can do her as well.
I got it.
Okay.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Who should I do? Oh yeah, I should do my sassy girl. Seriously, you brought in a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, brr. What a nice surprise. Oh. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Mitsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made coop cakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great. It's great to see you again. Sure.
Monica smiles sweetly. I'm dying. I almost said I'm dying, chap, but I'm not streaming. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Mirror. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the coop cakes. Hey, I made them. I should get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh god, tea.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Monica. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I almost messed up basic English. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly matches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Ta-da! Whoa! Mitsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn on with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow, and it's delicious. Sori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face, you filthy person. Anyway, I turn the coop cake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but noticing her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Yep. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I did it for you. Oh no. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Suri said, well, maybe. But not for you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? And a good butts?
I guess. This is you, friend.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you.
That's not true.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Oh, yeah. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start a club on your own? You could probably be the board member of any major club. Were you leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know.
But I don't.
To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major
Ha,
clubs.
TBH.
Oh. It feels like
Quality.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Hey, that's fucking spit. can't fucking believe this, alright? I read every single Harry Potter book over a summer, and you're gonna fucking say this shit? I fucking can't believe you.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Well, too bad I'm not. Anyway.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. I wonder who's the main character. No, I'm just kidding. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. That's why she's my waifu.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. This is gonna suck having to go back and forth.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But I like a lot of things. Like stories with the deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That was a fucking mouthful. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Wow!
She looks like a goth.
I read a horror book once. You're gonna trigger so many people. I desperately grasp something that I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'm sorry for triggering you guys.
No, it's fine. You can trigger Yuri fans.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at horror. Oh fuck, if only for a brief moment. I pressed a button.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's
right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even their deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Orf.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted everyone to read everyone's poems. I messed up that sentence.
Yeah.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Borf?
Mitsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Alright,
Borf.
yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Bert?
Here.
Bert?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What? Fuck you.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sari may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh my god.
But...
Shit.
I'm sorry. I thought. Bert.
Ew. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these
Rockin' body
girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
for your book.
But one by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, titty jiggles. You really did scare me for a moment. If you just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Hey. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
Fuck
Right?
your mom. What?
Dude.
Okay.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Bert, how do you say?
Beer.
Bert, I look forward to seeing how you expressed yourself.
You know, she's really keen on talking to me only and nobody else, and it's kind of terrifying. I'm dying. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with a mediocre writing skills? Not even that. It's absolutely garbage. Like, it would blend in with the garbage can. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Mitsuki clean up their food. Hey, Björn, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sari and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for this fucking things that involve butt stuff. Sure, might as well. Yay. I love the little Star Wars transition. With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. My whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Mitsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. You're wrong. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. Alright, I just need to make sure to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem to motherfucking night. Alright, we're gonna do this poem, and then we're gonna end the episode. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whomever likes your poem the most. Alright, so I'll let you choose. I can tell you what each girl likes if you want.
Monica.
You want she's not an option.
Why? Oh, that sucks. Oh, crap.
You got Yuri, Natsuki, and
Yuri. She's my
Sayori.
least favorite.
Yuri?
Yeah, she's my
Okay.
least favorite.
What do you think that Yuri would like? Rip. So Yuri, you already got a hit, right? Where Yuri liked horror shit?
Yeah.
So Yuri, this is what Yuri was like. Yuri, yep, that fucking, atone, big words.
Yeah, sure. Pain.
Pain without love, fuck my life. Tragedy, fuck. Melancholy.
Yeah, that word.
Horror. Fluffy.
Essence.
Denison.
Anxiety. Rain cloud. Okay, that
Oh.
works. Disaster. It strikes. And, universe. I don't know.
Yeah, what else?
Hurt. I'm hurt.
Well,
Scars. Suicide.
climax.
Climax. Explode.
Papa.
Pop, pop.
Oh.
Oh.
Lust. Existence.
Existence.
Existence is pain.
Hi again. Oh, wait, aren't we gonna end the episode?
You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna do
Hi,
up to
Kim
30
Jer-
minutes because I don't care.
Hi again, Bert.
Sure.
Bert. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else was already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Bjert. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into my pussy literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Mitsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Mirren always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Oh, dependable. I'm already...
Anyway, Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire. He's already been in a room. He's already made it to third base, my friends. I'm proud of him. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Bird can become good friends too. Sayori.
Borf.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, even Yuri brought something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, put it in my butt. Discuss it if you wanted.
How could this girl accidentally be so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. And we're gonna find out what that chance is next time. Boo 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 boo. Leave you on a cliffhanger and shit. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this first episode, please leave a comment, subscribe, do all that shit. You fucking like, subscribe, comment down below if you want some more. It really does help the channel if you do like and subscribe. I've finally gotten back into YouTube, and I'm hoping to do it more now that there's like more new and improved and more better games being produced now. I hope that all of this goes well, and I need a shit, so I have to end the episode here.
Also, make sure you hit that notification button so you never miss a video.
Yeah, because YouTube sometimes likes to be like, what? There's a video uploaded from a subscriber, or from a person that you subscribe to. Doesn't fucking matter now. But that really does help if you guys do support the channel. I mean, the channel, I've gotten more likes than I ever have before on these past recent videos, and it's really just been mind-blowing seeing how much support you guys have been giving me. It helps me a lot. It gives me, like, the drive to be able to get up and do this again, so I really do thank you all a lot. And, yeah, we're gonna be doing this right after I take a massive dump. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!